So guys, I got something that I don't normally get. And that's a whole bunch of seasoned firewood. These logs have been here for over a year, if not longer. You can tell by looking. All decent size, good hardwood. I'm gonna put my truck next to the pile in a minute so you got an idea of how big the pile is, but this is all really nice stuff. And if we look back, I mean, you can see how big the pile is, but I'll stick my truck in front of it and we'll show you. So, as you can see, those are full tree length logs. That's quite a pile. I'm gonna guess 40 to 50 cord, somewhere in there. Ought to be pretty good stuff. Most of it's the right size. This is a local contractor that I bought wood from before. We can cut and process right here, and we're gonna pay him as we take it. So yeah, this is gonna be a really nice boost and bonus for us this time of year for sure. But I mean, this stuff has been here for a while and it's perfect. Can't wait. So we'll get Gramp over here and get him working. They're gonna knock the pile down height-wise for us. So the whole reason that I even found this wood was because our normal wood cutter that we get our wood from has been cutting on the same lot since 1988, I believe he said. And that wood lot is 2,500 acres and has been sold to a large forestry company, so he's no longer able to cut there. He's moving between lots. We need some green firewood in the yard. He's got a load or two ready for us, but the truck driver is really busy. So I started making some calls this morning. I don't typically call a bunch of other people, but there are other people that I bought wood from before, and made a phone call, and this worked out. It's fairly close to the house where the wood's located, so we're going to leave it right there. We're going to cut and process it right on site. And like I said, we'll pay the owner of the wood as we take it, and it'll just be a good addition and bonus, and it'll help keep us going while we wait for a solution for more green wood. This same contractor also said that they have a job coming up pretty soon that they'll have some green hardwood on, so hopefully that'll help us too. But this was just kind of out of necessity, having to call around and check and look, and I stumbled across this, so it should be a really nice boost and help for us. I don't typically sell seasoned firewood. I don't store wood and season it, but this stuff has been sitting there, and like I said, I'm going to assume there's 40 to 50 cord there. We'll know a little bit better once we get into it, just how much is there, but it should be really awesome. I'm excited about it, and it'll just be something good that we can have. So we'll show progress as we cut and work through that, and we'll bring you guys along as we go. But let's get back to the yard, because I think Kevin's going to be there waiting for us, and we're going to work on filling the racks up and getting the rest of what we have for greenwood in the yard split and put into the trailer. We've got a delivery that we're supposed to do tomorrow. May not be able to do that because we don't have the green wood yet. So we'll kind of make some adjustments and things. I know the seatbelt buzzer is going off. You hang on just a minute. I'll put my seatbelt on. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, there. Safety first. We're doing 5 miles an hour on a dirt road. I don't really think I need the seatbelt, and I would buckle up before I hit the main road. But let's get back to the yard and see what Kevin's got going, and we'll see if we can get the racks filled up. Oh, Kevy's hooking the trailer on so we can get this hardwood split, picking the jack up. Looks like he might have got a haircut. He might be dressing up for a hot date. We'll have to see. So I went and looked at the dry wood with Gramp, and he and I look at things differently. I was so excited to see the dry wood. It's not something that I usually get. The first thing he said is don't need dry wood this time of year. That stuff's too dry anyway. And I didn't argue because I don't argue with Gramp. No sense to argue. But what do you guys out there think as far as, I cut a piece and I tested it and the moisture content's about 12% on the ends. Obviously when you get closer to the center of the logs, these are log length still, it's going to be a little higher than that. But I'm betting that everything's going to be 12% or less until we get to a few sticks of oak that are in there. And the oak will obviously need some time to dry. I won't sell that as seasoned wood, or I may keep that for myself. But do you guys think that there's such a thing as too dry? I know with the old non-airtight stoves where you couldn't damp everything down, you could get wood that was too dry for the old plate steel stoves and things like that, and the wood would run away and you basically waste heat. But you know, my line of thinking with this stuff, I think it's perfect. And it's not something that I normally have. It's something that I have the option to use as I see fit. And I think that I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure. Gramp's a little stubborn and ornery. I don't know if he'll go over and cut it if he thinks that I'm making a bad decision as far as the business goes. We've had these decisions before, and I do things on my own, and that's okay. I'm a big boy. I'll be 40 years old this year, so made my own share of mistakes, and I'll make more mistakes as we go. But you know, just I guess wanted to know what you guys thought. Is there such a thing as wood that's too dry, or am I just being too fussy about it? Let me know what you think. Reoccurring theme the last few days has been thunderstorms and nasty temperatures. Kevin and I split some wood. I didn't get any video of Kevin splitting because I took off with Gramp to go check out the dry wood that we got. But there's probably a cord on the trailer, and behind me over my shoulder there's probably another quarter of a cord or so. But as you can see up behind me, sky's getting nasty. It's starting to rain, so it's probably going to be it for today. But pretty excited about the dry wood score. That's going to be really nice. I think it's going to be something that Kevin and I are going to work up on our own. Gramp's going to stay in the yard and work on the green wood that we get, and I'll do the bucking of the dry wood, and Kevin and I will take care of that. We need to divide and conquer because we're getting to the busier season, but we'll see how it goes. If you like this stuff, guys, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll try to see you on the next one when it's a little drier.